It's November 2nd, 2025, almost November 3rd. And I just want everyone to understand that the United States as we know it is gone. Like, you have to understand that. You don't have to make peace with it, but you have to understand that there are no checks and balances. I'm pretty sure SNAP is not coming back, ever. And I'm even highly suspicious that the government may never reopen, at least the way it has functioned for the last 6 decades. So with that acceptance, I think people need to figure out what's next. And anyone with pattern recognition, to my neurodivergents out there, it's not good. It's not good because we're going to see an acceleration, which is why they did it, right? Because the people who are going to get hurt by these SNAP benefits are going to be angry and scared and, more importantly, hungry. And hungry people are desperate people. And desperate people do what they have to do. And I speak for myself. I'm in a nice, safe, upper middle class suburb. Okay? It's going to be bad. And my neighbors and I have been trying to organize food drives, and I've been trying to give gift cards to people for Thanksgiving. But I don't think most people understand what's about to devolve in the next 14 days. And they know it will. It's no coincidence that he's deploying troops to all 50 states. He knows what's about to happen because he's created the problem. SNAP was funded through the year, back in January. Like, they have the money for SNAP. This was done to get the end result that they've been trying to do for the past several months, which is martial law. Because when people can't feed their kids, when moms can't get formula for their babies, things go left. And not left like that, but you know what I mean. Things get wild.
So reports are coming out that the Pentagon is going to make a rapid response force or a quick response force to combat civil unrest in certain cities after January 1st. We can already guess why this is going to happen. Government was shut down, SNAP was cut, other federal programs were cut, and Section 8 will be cut. Millions of Americans are already on Section 8. When that gets cut, a lot of people will be on the street. What do you get when a large group of people, for one, are pissed off, 2, cannot afford to feed their kids, and 3, get kicked out of their own homes? Civil unrest. And amid all of these things that are going to happen, you have Trump now claiming that they're going to make homeless centers, homeless encampments, or some type of labor camp. I don't know if any of y'all would remember this, but back in 2012 and 2015, maybe 2016, there were reports coming in of Walmarts being bought by the Department of Defense and being converted into FEMA camps. There is also a conspiracy around the same time of Obama buying black coffins and guillotines. Again, it's a conspiracy. But I remember at the time there were receipts about what he was doing with these black coffins and the guillotines. And Walmart. Maybe this could be connected, but I don't know. Again, that was a conspiracy. The FEMA camps were real. But the Obama buying black coffins were a conspiracy. All I can really say about the Pentagon creating a QRF against the people of this country is that it should give us caution. It's disheartening. And I believe we need to get ready because something is coming. Before next year, we may get hit with something. I don't know what it is. Bad news, false flag, something that will rattle everybody in this country. I believe we should just get ready. I don't know how you have to get ready. Again, it depends on where you live, depends on where you stay, depends on what living situation you have. Just get ready. That's all I have to say.
Do you understand that the banks are collapsing right in front of our eyes? Right this very second, the banks are collapsing. From October 15th to today, they have taken $106 billion from the repo market. That is when the Fed injects liquidity into the banks with pretty much a IOU. It's not good. It has not been used since 2020. It is not something that is meant to be a cure. It is a band-aid to a banking problem. And now with that, it is a demolition of the system. Again, this whole government shutdown, all the jobs being cut with Amazon, UPS, other places like Target. This is the reset. Do you guys remember in 2022, the Great Reset? Well, this is the Great Reset. Build Back Better. You remember that one from the Biden administration? Well, it's just got a red paint to it now. It's just the other team is taking care of this Building Back Better Great Reset, but you have to have the old system be destroyed and demolished first before you can bring up the new system. That is the idea of the order from chaos, the phoenix rising from the ashes. And it's fascinating to be living through this entire situation. It's like watching a slow motion train crash or car wreck, just watching it unfold right in front of your eyes, and you have zero power, zero control over it. All you can do is watch and observe and do what you can with trying to preserve whatever financial stability you do have, whether that's precious metals. I know some people go to crypto. I'm sketched out by crypto because that is their objective, a digital currency on the blockchain, everything tracked and traced, everything surveilled through AI governance. That is the future that they are trying to inject. They want to get rid of the old system, especially with how the government is functioning right now, and bring in a new system with corporations controlling everything.
With the American government shut down, understand, and I've mentioned this before, is to roll in the chip. But not until complete, utter desperation for many of the people. Not until they are broken, weak, hungry, lives are gone, lives are destroyed. They are ignorant, but not that ignorant. They know they have to cause chaos and absolute desperation in order for it to be brought in and people jump on board with the chip. But understand this, those who walk in absolute obedience with God and surrender to God, I'm going to tell you right now, and I hope you do this now after hearing this, those that wait on God and know that only God provides. Not our government, not the people, not this world, nothing but God. Those who endure fasting, at least 1 or 2 days a week, will be able to endure and wait on the Lord. But those of you that take the mark, understand from that very moment, that very split second, God himself will depart from your life. And it's going to be utterly painful. You have never known, not even Satan has it ever known, for God's presence to be removed from one. But God will bring boils upon your chip, upon your hand or your forehead, wherever you put that thing. And just know it is going to be utterly painful. And if you go and try to remove it yourself and still try to seek the face of God, it is too late. God will provide for those who are his, who've already been marked by God, which the spiritual world can see whom is marked and whom is not. But it is not until absolute desperation that has to occur before the chip is rolled in.
Hey, Shalom. First of all, I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kodesh. Also want to give a double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this word, and the brothers who teach down with sincerity. And also want to give a salutation to the elect scattered across the four corners of the earth. Alright, and the name of this video is Fear is the Beginning. Alright, let's get some precepts. I wrote these down on a piece of paper, so bear with me. I'm just going to get these precepts and make it quick because I'm on break. So this is Deuteronomy 32, 39. See now that I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound, I heal, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. All right, and then, if that don't scare you, I don't know what's wrong with you. You don't believe in the scripts, all right? Because what's about to go down, it's about to be epic. This is about to be slaughter on a level you've never seen, or me, all right? The government shut down, the mourning of the people, no food, no holidays. Hey, they about to shut down the airports. Cause government shut down, the pilots aren't getting paid. All right, I just seen the video of Ottawan Gabar said that the pilots are going to food pantries. Pilots make a lot of money, man. And like they bills are expensive, because if they make that much money, you got to imagine that they got big houses, nicest cars, probably live in the suburbs, and so their bills are more expensive than the average person. So with this government shutdown being for 31 days, that's a lot of debt. So these people are desperate. They got nothing to lose. All right. Let's get another precept. Fear is the beginning. All right. Second Esdras. Second Esdras 7:20. Second Esdras 7:20. What about in 10? Maybe is that 10? I don't even. That's what happens when you write sloppy. Let's try 10 and see what that says. Oh, I did it wrong. Second Esdras 7:20. So it is 20. For these be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them. So Lord, the whole point of this video is that fear is the beginning, and the Lord's gonna, it was just say many shall perish. What is perish? It's to die. All right, sent back to the spirit world. All right, and that's what's about to happen as we go into Jacob's trouble. All right, got another one. Lamentations. Oh, hold up. Lamentations. Where is it at? Lamentations. Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help, and our watching we have watched for a nation that could not save us. All right, it's pretty much the hunt or steps, and that we cannot go in our streets are in and near, and days are fulfilled, for our end is come. All right, so the end is come. All right, and you Hebrew, all you tribes, y'all keep running to Esau, voting right now. They're hoping that the food stamps get turned back on so you can go back to your folly, but it's not going to happen. You're out here believing in a YT man. All right, when he's the enemy, it's Esau and Edom, the devil. The devil should come down with great wrath, knowing that he have a short time. All right, and that's the great wrath you're seeing now, and I hope he turns, show the full horns, What else do I got? I did Deuteronomy, second address, Lamentations. Got one more to get. Then I might get some more because I still got a little bit of time left, but not that much. This is Job 28 and 28. And did he see, declare it, prepare it? Then did he see it and declared it? He prepared it, ye, and searched it out. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord that is wisdom, and depart from evil is understanding. All right, so you have you Jakes, you 2/3 niggas, Esau, Edom, all you heathens, you don't have wisdom. Wisdom is departing from evil, as it says, and you learn that by gaining wisdom. But you also don't fear the Lord, and that's the main part of this video. Fear is the beginning. All right. I had another precept in mind. All right. Let every man pretty much, I ain't gotta get it. Let every man and woman find salvation through fear and trembling. What's that tell you? Fear and trembling, like